All right, folks, we have here what's called a Quickie 500 M by Sunrise Medical. So again, it's a Quickie 500 M. It has 49 miles, so it was used for about 3 months. That's why it looks brand new. It doesn't look like it was ever used, but it has 49 miles. It was used for 3 months. This chair has electric tilt, electric recline, and the electric feet. There's also a button on here that you can push where the back and the legs will go together. The back will go back and the legs will go up at the same time instead of having to use 2 buttons. So you have electric tilt, electric recline, and the electric feet. There's other things on this chair we'll go about in a minute, but let's just start with the function. So if you want to make the chair tilt, recline, or legs, you can do it through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use the switch box, it's quicker for me. So the first button is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back. So if you watch the base, it's going back. Of course, if the base is going back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back because they're all connected together, okay? This is called the electric tilt. This is good if you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to relax, or you want to have your legs up in the air for circulation. You can see this is as far as it'll go. Let me do the legs so you can see. Now, we can adjust the legs longer or shorter, but we're not changing the seat on this chair. So if you're going to get this chair, the seat that's on here is 18 by 20. We're keeping this seat on here. So there we go. And we can make the legs longer if we have to. So if you needed some circulation, that would be a little extreme. So if I bring the tilt back down a little bit, you'll be able to see that even with your halfway tilted, so even if you were here, your legs are still higher than your body, okay? So we're gonna bring the tilt all the way down. I'm gonna leave the legs up now, and what I'm gonna do at this time is as soon as the seat is flat, I'm gonna do the recline. So the recline is when the back goes back by itself. So you watch the back right now, it's going back by itself. This is called the electric recline. Very quiet chair. And you can see it's black and with white trim. So this is as far as the back will go. So if you're laying in this chair, you cannot go any lower. That's your positioning for laying down. And the arms do come out. So if you transfer from the side, you don't have to worry about the arms being in your way. The nice thing about this chair, it has arm support. Right now, see the support, if I push, you can see the arm moving up and down. But with this arm support right here, I can push as much as I want on here. It's not going to give, okay? So I'm going to bring the recline back up. I'm going to bring the legs back down. All right, so you can only do one at a time. So I'm going to bring the recline back up. Then I'm going to bring the legs down. But if you want to do both at the same time, the third button on here will let you do that. I guess I could have done that a second ago. There goes the legs. So I'm going to show you the third button in a minute here. Let me bring the legs in. So if you're outside, leave your legs out a little bit. Gives you a little more room under there. You notice that? Okay. So if I was outside, I would tilt the seat back a little bit like this. Just tilt the seat back. Just how much more you have over there. I'm going to bring the seat back down. All right, so the third button, if I hold the third button, the legs are going up and the back is going back, okay? So that's your third button, does both at the same time. Now let's look at the base on this chair. I'm gonna put the safety belt out of the way. So we've got here these 12, 13-inch rounded tires. These are solid tires, they're not gonna mark your floor. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have an anchor point here. This is on the frame, welded to the frame. You have another anchor point here and here. This is how you secure your chair. You have 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side, okay? You have a motor here. This is a 4-pole motor. This is a high quality motors. 1, 2, 3, 4 brushes indicate higher quality motors. This is a 4-pole motor, super motor. You'll see outside how fast this chair goes. Like right now, if I want to push this chair, you can see I can't push it. But if I turn the power off, and the reason you want the power off before you push it, you want no resistance in the motor. Right here, this is your motor. It goes directly to the wheel right there. But at the end of the motor, you have a little red handle. And if I turn it down like this, that should, you see the wheel? Unlocked, okay? So this is where you unlock. You have two motors, one on each side. So unlock both of them. But when you're done, do not forget to put it back in gear. This chair has a super great ride also, okay? Right now, the seat on this chair sits at about 23 inches high. If the seat's too high, right here, there's some adjustments. We can drop the seat 2 more inches. We can bring it all the way down to 21 inches. There's poles all front and back that can be dropped down. So we can lower that chair down to almost to the frame right here, maybe 3 inches, I'm not sure. But it'll definitely be around 20, 21 inches if we need to drop the seat if you like this chair, okay? The suspension on this chair is a great suspension. You might be able to see it over there in the camera. You can see the red suspension bed in there. You can see the suspension for this. I don't know if I can pull the shock up. It's too stiff, but anyway, great suspension. Again, like all of these expensive chairs. This is your turning radius. Let's look at the seat. The seat is 18 by 20 wide. It's a foam seat, and right here is a gel pack. So right here is about a gallon of gel in here. So I would say from halfway back, this is all gel. You have a safety belt. If you're going to buy this chair, the seat is 18 by 20. We can put a 20 by 20 without changing anything. You have an inch on each side, so your cushion will be a little wider. So we can go 20 by 20. Right now it's 18 by 20, but we're not doing anything else but changing the cushion if you want a larger cushion. The foot plate do flip up, so when you exit the chair, you can bring the legs all the way in like this and exit the chair. Okay, when you're outside, you want those legs out a little bit, and you probably want to tilt the seat up a little bit to give you a little more room under the legs. The arms on the chair do flip up, and they also lock right here, so they don't come out. There's a lock right here. If you unlock it, then they come out. Okay, these are nice, soft arms. As I said, you have a safety belt here, a nice, well-built, a real safety belt, just like you would have in your car. You have an adjustable headrest back here, fully adjustable, okay? So you can adjust it any position you want, up and down. Any position you want, okay? I don't think there's anything else on the chair. It really looks good with that white trim. And this is as I said, a Quickie 500 M by Sunrise Medical. They build a fantastic chair. This is a high-end, high-quality chair. I'm not just saying that either. So when you charge this chair, you'll take the charger. We're going to use this one for example. They usually plug right here, and as soon as the light turns from green to orange, from orange to green, the charger will turn off. So these chargers know when to stop charging. So from outside of arm, I got 23 inches. The chair is actually 24 inches wide. 24 inches wide is the width of the chair, in case you all need to know that. So let's recap. This is a Quickie 500 M power chair. This power chair has 49 miles. It was used 2 or 3 months. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It also has what's called a swing away joystick, so you can get a lot closer to a dining table. It has the flip up arm like we covered earlier, the safety belt, the seat that can be a little bit larger if we have to put a larger cushion. We have solid tires all the way around, the anchor points front and back, the high quality motors, just a very well constructed chair. The Quickie 500 M power chair. All right, so this chair here, if you're going to buy this chair, it's a little quicker than most chairs. It's more like a race car, okay? Even though it still goes 6 miles an hour, it takes off a little faster, it turns a little faster. So if you're buying this for grandma, this may not be grandma's chair. But if you're active and you want something quick, you want something that turns faster than most chairs, has a little more responsive motors. This one's a little quicker. I mean, quicker response. You'll still go 6.25 miles an hour. So, and when you stop with this chair, within a couple feet, it'll lock in gear because it has electromagnetic brakes. So even if you're going downhill or uphill and you stop, it would stop right in the middle of the hill, down or up, and you will not be able to move until you move this forward. It's just the engineering in these chairs is just incredible. So this one has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, 49 miles. It's black with a white trim. Just a nice power chair. Quick response, so it's a little bit quicker than most. Very nice, practically new. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.